Welcome to my beautiful, beautiful live stream. And this is episode 17 of this live stream for the love of crafting with me, Leia's Babble Babble, here on my channel. So, let's see. Do we have someone here in the chat? No, not for the moment, but you are very much welcome to get in here and do your thing. Well, speaking of things to do, I have done a lot of things since last time I streamed. That would be from last week. So let's see here. I have just like I wrote on X, I have both. I have a new project going on. I have bragging rights, and I have actually something to show you guys that something that I found today, that I bought today. So we start off with what I bought. Look at these beautiful, beautiful pearls, or beads, more like. These are seaweed pearls. Look at that. They are beautiful. Now, I was at a shopping mall that is between the city I'm living in and the next city. And there we have a craft store called Panduro. Panduro is actually a Danish craft shop, but they're all over the Nordics. I don't know if they have. I don't think they are in America, but they are in different places in Europe at least. Now, when I was there, I bought a lot of stuff, and I have watched these pearls for a while, and this was had a really nice discount. So this whole box cost me around $10. So that is a bargain for here in Sweden. And well, now here's the reason why it was that cheap. Some pearls are incompleted, so so you have to be wary of that. But other than that, I don't care. They're beautiful. And of course, some of you might say, what the hell, Leah? You already have so much pearls. But, well, that is true, but I don't have in these shades. So that is very important to to remember. That when it comes to cross-stitching, embroidery, is all about shades when it comes to the different colors. Green is not only green. Green is a lot of different shades. And look at these. Now, these are all transparent, but they will be beautiful, like in a Christmas card with snows or snowflakes or something like that. I love it. I love it. So I will probably repackage this into the kinds of pearl storage that I already have. I showed you guys last week different kinds of what I have in pearl storage. And they're really nice and really easy to work with. So that is what my nice purchase. Now I have bragging. And then I come back to these. Last week I showed you this this pillow cover that I have done with different leftover yarn or scrap yarn or whatever you can call it. And now I have actually completed the other one. This is this is something new. So here is the other one that is completed. Now this is a little bit smaller than this one, but it doesn't bother me at all, actually. And today I was into IKEA and bought pillows for these pillowcases. And I have now also have sewing machine needles. So, yeah. So probably tomorrow or sometime during this week. Depends on how if I'm tired or not and everything. These ones are not they are not washed, so that is the next thing to do for them. Do a properly wash up, and so just so the colors really popping up as they should. So a complete so I have a completed project that is a little bit unusual for me, but I have it. And I would say, if you come in here, very much make yourself known in the chat, and I would love to hear about your day and about your weekend plans and about what you have done during this week. Now, here is another one. I'm gonna put it on the side here so you can see it. This is a storage box. It's not that big, but it's a nice, comfortable size. I found this in like an Asian store at the mall, so for quite some time ago. And I like the size of it because it's very portable, and you can have smaller projects and stuff like that in this one. Now I have realized that this one, this case is perfect to have all my food in when I do my pilgrimages that I do every summer. So, but I have a problem because this one is filled to the brim with yarn. So I need to use up all the yarn before I can use it for to have when I do my pilgrimages. So here it is. And this one is what I'm gonna work on tonight. So the thing is that in this one, you might see that the thread is very, very thin. I don't know what I was thinking when I bought all of it. And I have collected all this yarn on and off during the years. And so here I have different shades, of course, and I have so much of everything. And the only thing I can really come up to do with all this yarn is a tablecloth with in a size, a larger size. So here it is. It's not even near completion, but it's I think it's called a granny square. So it is. You just add up the different colors, and yeah, I think it's gonna be nice. Oh, sorry. And hopefully, my plan is to make this one for the kitchen table. And it's a little more of spring and the spring colors. So yeah, that will be it. Well, if you're new in here, welcome so much to my stream and to this channel, Leah's Babble, and this stream for the love of crafting. And I do this stream once a week. Now it is on Saturdays. There has been on Fridays, but ever since I had a new job, I needed to have this one on Saturdays, so I am fresh in my head. Oh my God, guys. This week has just blown itself up. It went so fast. And it even got faster. Yeah, it was yesterday. We had an incident in the restaurant. One of the customers got sick and we needed to call an ambulance. And that meant that I am the one that is responsible for the restaurant itself, for all the servings and the customer contact. And one of the chefs helped me out with that, with a beautiful lady that got sick. At the same time, new customers comes in, and everything. Yeah, it was a little bit chaotic, but we managed, and we were actually pretty good at it. So you had you do some training. Every workplace here, at least here in Sweden, have it's called fortbildning, and it you learn to do CPR and basics when it comes to medicine, or more likely to prevent someone to bleed out, and what to do when it comes to someone getting sick, and everything that even though you drill it a lot of times, it still affects you. But everything worked out at the end, and hopefully she is recovering as we speak. She was, at least she set up, setting up and could speak when the EMT arrives. So that's a good one. but in some cases it make you think that life is fragile every, in every step of the way. So, well, I have to admit, when it comes to this yarn, that I don't even remember when I bought all of this. Some of it I remember. I actually found some on the flea market outside of town. I just I just grabbed the package with the yarn and with no intention of what I wanted to do or why. I just did it because it was yarn. Then during the years, there's sometimes on the flea markets and other stuff were second hands when it comes to yarn. A ball of yarn can be sorted out here and there, and therefore there had been multiple yarns during the years. So, yeah. I remember I bought yarn, or some of this yarn actually. I think actually was before I was pregnant with our son, and he's 16. So, yeah, it's it is a lot of yeah, time flies by so quickly sometimes. It is ridiculous. So, just because I have finished 2 ongoing projects, I could actually start a new one, and that is the one I am crocheting on right now. And probably I will do some a lot of tablecloth, unless you don't have they have new ideas to do. What I can do with this really thin yarn, just write in the chat or leave a comment or something, because my imagination is just it's for the moment it had broken down. So thirsty. So time. Please like and subscribe, as I always say. Like to my channel, or just like this stream. The needle I am using for this one is called Boye. Can we zoom it in? No. Here. Boye number 7. So you can see the hook is really thin. And you need to adapt the hook to the size of the yarn. If your hook are too big, when you do your stitching, it becomes what can you say, bubbly, almost. And if it is too small, you can't hook up the yarn on the hook. So it's a kind of a delicate problem that you need to be aware of when you do some crocheting. If you're new in here, welcome to this live stream for the love of crafting, episode 17. That is, I have done this 17 times. It is ridiculous. So I have no clue if we're going to do some kind of celebration stream when it comes to the big O's, like 20, 30, 40, 50 chapters or episode. And the question is, what would I do? So leave a comment if you have any ideas. I'm all ears, of course, as always. So my thought with this tablecloth, I'm repeating the same color as I have done here. I'm repeating it here now, but instead of 5 rows, I will do 3 rows. And if I still have yarn left, I will do another lap with just 1 row of these 3 colors. Or it's like beige, multi, and white. Maybe peach, but I don't have that much peach left. I just have this, and I don't know if there is enough for 3 laps. So otherwise I do something else, or take another another color. No. But the question is, how many tablecloths can I do with all the yarn I have in this box? So I am thinking at least maybe 4 or 5. I'm thinking I'm gonna do them pretty large. So well, my bet is 5. So hopefully that would means that I have at least made a dent in this pile of yarn that I have here. With different colors, we can change the tablecloth of what kind of colors you have in the room or on the curtains, or if you want to have more stylish, or just wanted to add color to something. Then I have a plethora of all of these table runner that I do cross stitching on. I have so many of them. It is ridiculous. And some I even forgot to actually began on and started to sew or done some calculation and started to do some cross stitching, and then something happened that I don't remember. I ran out of time or interest or whatever it is. It just have forgotten everything. So yeah, that's the shit. So I should drink some more. Yeah, and I do some monster. If you're new in here, welcome to this channel, Liga's Bible Babble, and this stream for the love of crafting, episode 17. Oh yeah. And make yourself known in the chat. I would love to sit and talk to you of how your weekend has been or going to be, wherever you are on this planet. And today I am doing some crocheting that I don't need to think. Yesterday I was crocheting on this peach color, and I needed to do one row 3 times. No, 4 times. Just because when I'd done one lap and started to do the next one, I realized that the stitching has been slipping away or something. I needed to rip it all up and start over. Not nice. Not nice at all. Anywhere. So I have unpure thought when it goes more like frustration. So this week to come here in Sweden, we have Thursday we have called a celebration called Valborg, where we light up big fires to celebrate that spring has come. In the olden days, when we were farmers, they actually, when your mattresses contain hay, in the springtime, you changed out the hay and burned it just because you don't want to have bug bites. So that is the origin of that celebration. Then on Friday is the 1st of May, and here in Sweden that is a red day. That means that it's a holiday, and For some people, that is the day you can go and demonstrate against everything. And it's a well, it's a heritage that we have here in Sweden when it comes to this the 1st of May. I think that is also the only day on the year you don't need to have permission to do demonstrations. And well, for at least 100 years, it was solely the Social Democrats here in Sweden that was the one that demonstrated. It could be for better salary, for more equal pay, for equal jobs, and so on and so forth. But now all parties have demonstration on the 1st of May. And I think it's almost 100 years ago. There was a demonstration in a small village called Ådalen. It's in the north of Sweden. And in that was the only time when the Swedish government ordered the military to fire into the demonstration crowd. And we had a lot of people that died that day. And that was the only time that ever happened. And hopefully that will never happen again. So back. If you're new in here, welcome to my stream for the love of crafting, and to this channel, Leah's Bible Babble. The screaming you hear in the background is my son that probably is playing some game or something. I don't control my children at all. Anyway, we were at the flea market today, me and the kids and husband. We were actually pretty amazed over how much junk there is that people want to sell. And sometimes there are good things, and sometimes it's just crap. Yeah. I actually did a find, but I don't have it here. I can show you that, guys, later if you want to. Well, I had this thing of small things, small cute things, and if it is small, cute, and pink, it's even better. Spring here has come almost as far as the birch tree started to their leaves. And I am allergic to birch trees, so you can hear my nose. um, I take pills for it, but the pills is only effective a couple of hours, and then I am back. If you are new in here, welcome to my stream for the love of crafting here on my channel, Leah's Bible Bubble. Well, I haven't been much babbling for almost, I think it's like 2 months since I did my last episode. I am so sorry, guys, but I don't have the energy or the inspiration to write. It's just, nope. Then my days go by in a hurry when I started to work again. Yeah. I am wondering, woman. Oh my God. Yeah, I can hear my son upstairs. Oh, well. Uh, uh, I can hear my family upstairs. Um, my husband trying to calm the kids down. Mommy is dreaming. So. So, um, well, the more I crochet on this one, the longer each row takes to do, and it's understandable. It's one thing, when you do when you crochet back and forth, but here is round, and you expand every row with to be 4. 2, 4, 6, with 8 no stitching. So, My husband eating my candy.
No.
No.
Yeah.
Don't eat my candy. Damn it, husband. So, well, if you are new in here, welcome to this live stream, Leah's Berry Bubble. Or here at my channel, yes, but the live stream is called For the Love of Crafting, of course. Little bit tired, and make yourself known in the chat, so I just don't sit here and talking to myself for 2 hours. And also, if you make yourself known, please say where you come from. If you on YouTube, on Shorts, or if you're a follower of the channel, or if through X or whatever. I would like to know, actually, a little bit of curious of how am I reaching out. So. Well, at least seems like people have seen my ad on X on this about this stream, so that's nice. Uh, well, I need to do something about my snotty nose. Be right back. So now I am back. I wanted to show you what I found on the flea market. It's so cute, so cute. It's a waterproof gas lightener. And how, no idea what it was. Cost me $2. And it wasn't before I opened it up that I realized what it was. And it actually, a lighter. Come on, have you seen? It is so cute. It is ridiculous. No? yeah, I can only do sparks. I can't do a flame. Probably because you need to have more gas in it or something. But I love it. So when I'm out and about on my pilgrimages and so, this one is gonna be with me, and I got a small cord to it too that comes with it. Small, it's actually pretty, pretty big. Oh, it's so there it is. So I can know where I have it somewhere. And of course, Catty. So, mm, yeah. Um, it will be on um, in 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks? No, 3 weeks. The May 16th. That stream will be out. That is because that day I gathers some of my best friends and we are just doing cross stitching for a whole day from like 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. or 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sorry, a whole day. It was kind of nice. So my probably my energy and ability to talk would be limited that day. And the day after, I actually lead the sermon that we have at my church. So that would be interesting. Hopefully, people will come because they want to listen to me. So, and that holiday is called Jesus, the Descendants holiday, where with traditionally is the day when Jesus went up to his Father and be on God's right hand. Now, I have taken it up on the channel before this, the significance of to be on the right hand of someone or the left hand of someone. And what it actually means. And we still do some of it even today, 2,000 years later. We still have the meaning of being the right hand of someone or help someone out. So, well, it will be fun. I can assure you that. And I'll be singing too, as always. I will also choose the hymns that we're going to sing, and it's going to be nice. I believe it. I want to believe it. It will be nice. Yeah. Sorry about that. Just wanted to check my other social media. If there were still people that would still on stream, or was still streaming. I know that in some cases, when people end their stream, they come in here and wants to talk to me for a little while, which is nice. So it'll be it will be interesting to see how much yarn is actually going to take to do a tablecloth. As in the pattern that I'm already doing. Stripe patterns and stuff are not dependent on they're not dependent on how any kind of copyrights and or what is called patent issues or patents. So patents. And to be able to copyright it, you need to have your unique design to it. You can still use the same technique, but the design of it to make it a pattern used to stand out or need to stand out for the crowd. Maybe my next cross stitch should be a pattern that contains pearls. So I can show you how to detach the pearls on on the Ada or the fabric that I'm using. So my thought is um, to finish this one off with a row of picots. I think it's called picots. Yeah, it's called picot. Is it picot or picot? Is it like more of a French pronunciation or the the English pronunciation? Because we here in Sweden we have the more French pronunciation of picot, even though it is spelled Picot. So you don't mention the T at the end of the word. Yeah, and that finished touches will be in this orange one. I think I have enough of it. Otherwise, I would choose something else. You never know. But I'm just swinging it. Feels like I don't have the brain power at night or evening here to do something advanced that need my undying attention on. If you are new in here, please make yourself known. Welcome to this live stream for the Club of Crafting here on my channel, Yes Bible Babble, where there hasn't been so much babbling or Bible babbling lately, for good reasons. A lot of things have changed in my life. For the last 2 weeks, I had actually a new job. It's a part-time job, yes. I work only 4 hours a day, but it takes me like 8 hours to just wind down and start breathe again. Even though I actually enjoy my new job, and I am ready to put on some years in that workplace. So, well, at least I hope I can do it. I decided a long time ago that it is better for me to do a part-time job like 4 or 5 hours a day, and do a full-time job that means more than 8 hours a day. Just because that I don't think my body will, or my mind, are mature enough to do, just to adjust to the work. You might notice that I don't find some of the words, and that is just I am brain fatigue right now. Not that much that I am on the weekdays when I work, but like I said in the beginning of this stream, I've been on a shopping mall a couple of miles outside town, and everyone's got salary yesterday. So today people are off, so there was very, very much people at that place. That I am not that comfortable to when it is so crowded at a shopping mall. It is ridiculous. But that was another yawn. I was hoping it would be a fart, but it came up on another end. Oh, yes. So, last week I showed you guys that was a beading cross stitch, and I'm actually a little bit intrigued of trying it now that I have beads enough to do it. Well, that would be interesting. My only issue right now that I don't have any more fabric to do some cross stitching on. So that would be my first priority, for the moment at least, to buy more fabric. And look at this yarn. It is beautiful, beautiful spun. So you have this kind of a spiral pattern or something. And it's very tensed spun, so you can't squeeze it. But I like it, and I like the color too. it's not too beige. It's more like if you spill your latte on white cloth, you have this color or something. Yeah. Anyway, if you're new in here, welcome so much. I am Leah here on Leah's Bubble Babble, and this is Stream for the Love of Crafting. I do some crafting once a week on stream. But I do crafting every day in some shape or form. If I don't, my husband will get really irritating on me and place me in the couch and just angrily tell me to knit something or stab something 1,000 times with a needle, cross-stitching. I actually bought magnetic lockers today, so I can finish off the wallet I have cross-stitch on. I think I show you that a couple of episodes ago. Might be not the last one, but the one before that. I think my memory is not that good. I have to check something out on my cell phone. When you sit here and you might do crocheting, but it seems like I just wanted to confirm if the kids have school on Tuesday or not, but they have. It looks like it, at least. The last couple of years, actually, we've been got invited for a barbecue night on Valborg. A couple of friends of ours. It's been really cozy and really nice just to have a hot dog or a burger or just sit down and have a nice chat about everything and something. The kids is in the same age, almost all of them. They play together or hang out or what else. I just realized that I don't have any scissors on me here, but for now that is not an issue. I have 1.5 row left to do in this color. And I wonder what next ongoing project I will do after this one. Would be probably some. Yeah, I have a lot of knitting projects going on, so I will probably finish one of those, and then I don't know. Um, Sorry about that. Um, I wrote in the chat that I was on my way. And that was because I felt that I needed to go to the wee wee. Now, you know the expression, the poopy time is always a poopy time, but the peepee time is always a poopy time. Yes. This is not poopy. This is a fudge, kind of fudge, with banana flavor and dipped in chocolate. Love it. I have also a couple of knitting projects that I decided to not to finish, but to rip them up and sort that yarn out. I have a prediction of it's gonna take time, take a lot of time. Oh god, I'm not gonna sneeze. Oh. Oh. Sorry about that. Oh. And it's gonna take forever to complete a row, but I am thinking that on this stream I'm going to complete this beige one and have 3 rows with it'll be this one that I have on here. So I think it's gonna last for 3 rows. If not, only 2, and I complete with something small like this one or something. I don't know. When I do stuff to ourselves, I am not that picky when it comes to colors or, you know, to. It's something else if I do this one, a commission, and then I need to be a little bit more careful of the yarn I have chosen and what to do with it all. But to this home, I'm not that picky. It's pretty good. I think I have some more of this. Do I? I am very uncertain. I don't think I have more of it. I thought I was thinking about this one. Is that the same color? Yes, it is. Oh, yay! I have more of this one. Now you can see the difference between how much I have used of this ball of yarn compared to this one. This one was as large as this one when I started it. So, but I hope I can at least finish off at least one ball of yarn when I'm done here. Oh my god! We have Fallout Dave in the chat. He says, I've been streaming the game Pragmata. How are you doing? I am doing just fine, Fallout Dave. I have been waiting for you. You are like clockwork when it comes to my streams. So I hope you had a good stream with that game. I saw X-Wing yesterday play. He was playing Pragmata. It reminded me a little bit of Halo. Is it? Or am I just wishful thinking when it comes to I am not familiar with games like that. Dave says, are you streaming Saturdays instead on Fridays? Yes, I am. That's because on Fridays I am so tired. I really, really can't stream. So I have chosen to have this stream on Saturdays instead. Folk Dave says, I am still streaming. Oh, nice. So, well, for that, not much has um, have changed. For that says, I'll try to remember that. Good, good, good. Um, I will be loading up some thumbnails for the upcoming streams now um, in May. Oh, I realized something. I will probably not be able to stream next Saturday. That is because of the computer that I'm on is my husband's computer, and he and my daughter, or our daughter, is away on another BMX competition. So I will not have access to the computer. I just realized that. Uh, so probably no stream next week. Or I'm going to try to have the stream on Friday next week. Because I have my day off on that day. So I will probably be, if I stream that day, that is just because I would not be able to stream on Saturday. And just you heard our son sneezing. So bless him. My husband has been down in some kind of cold or something this past week, and now our son has catched that bug too. And knock on wood, neither me or our daughter have any symptoms. So, and just because I said that, God will say, hold my beer, and I will wake up tomorrow and regret everything I have said on stream. Fallout Dev says, that sucks. Yeah, I know. Yeah. You know that when our son is really, really sick, and that is not, I even have a thought of to take the bike to the gym. Otherwise, he is at the gym at least 4 times a week. And this week, he's been at the gym like 1 or 2 times. Then he has been complaining about his muscles and muscle joints has been acting up. So that was probably the virus that he is experiencing right now. And tomorrow I have just a blank day in my calendar. I will not do anything creative at all. Well, creative as in being up and about on different things that is not house chores or crafting. When you work in a restaurant, and my first 1.5 hours on my schedule is cleaning, basically. Cleaning the restaurant and do the dishes and everything. And so when I come home after my day of work, I am not that keen to clean and cook and do the dishes or laundry and everything, because I have enough of it at my work. So, but actually, sometimes you need to vacuum clean. You need to go out with the trash, and and do the dishes and do the laundry, just because you have to. That is called unpaid chores or unpaid work. So yeah, the reason I was at the mall today was that I was needed to. Well, I wasn't on at the mall today was because I needed to do a haircut, and 1 hour before my scheduled appointment, the phone rang, and my hairdresser was sick. So, no haircut. That sucks. Paula Duff says, if you're using flower pots for bowls, it's time to wash the dishes. That's true, actually. It's very true. Even though it takes like 5 minutes to empty the washing machine or the dishwasher machine and fill it up again, but it can take a day to get there, and the dish is just piling up on the benches before. If the cutlery is clean, that is because of the mountain of dishes that is staggering on the counter, just because nobody in this family have the energy to empty the washing machine. So, yeah. But we are not there yet that we're using flower pots for bowls. If we are out on bowls or forks, you just have to pay a visit to my daughter's room, and everything is there. And I mean everything. It's worse than entering IKEA than to enter her room. It just, every time you enter her room, you just come out with dishes and laundry and fork and yeah, everything's, or glasses, a lot of glasses. So, but she actually been improving lately. That she at least carries some of the dishes downstairs. So at least it's something. Oh, hello. We have Cheryl Gorpan in the chat. And she says, hello there. What are you making? I am making a, a tablecloth in a grand square pattern. It's more the light does that. The colors are a little bit more, but wiped out as in real life. But I am going to make a tablecloth for the kitchen table in this kind of pattern, and I need to empty this storage box with all the yarn I have, because I'm going to need this storage box later in this summer when I do, if I'm going to go out on a new pilgrimage. This storage box is perfect to have all my food in. And even though the gates of heaven just opens up like it did last year, at least my food will be dry. I am also going to now with my new salary, of course, also I'm going to be able to buy a new sleeping bag and a new air mattress, so that I can bring with me when I am out and about. And that are there are things that are in the lower range of when it comes to weight. You only have one backpack, and everything that contains in that backpack are meant to keep me safe, warm, and fed for a couple of days. Then I have a friend from church that do some mountain hiking up in the north of this country. And someday hopefully I can be able to come along on one of his tours. Shogopa asked, is crochet easier than knitting? I think so. It's almost depending on who you ask. Because with crocheting you just only have one loop on the needle, while when you do knitting you have several loops. If you lose one, it can be a hassle to find them. But with crocheting, it is easier if you lose a loop. It's also depending on what kind of crocheting you're doing or what kind of knitting you're doing. The one of crochet I'm doing right now is more of I don't need to think. It's just, this is muscle memory kind of crocheting. I've done it 1,000 times before. So, yeah. I have spoken to Yarny or Jarnwich to have some kind of crocheting course, school, whatever you can call it. Let's see if we can make it happen. Our great disadvantage is that we live 8 hours away from each other. So when she does her morning streams, I'm cooking dinner at the evening. So it's beautiful that I can still talk to people that is different parts of this world, yes. But when it comes to collaborations, the time difference is a hassle. But we are going to work it through. So hopefully we can do some of it either to this summer that's coming along or after it, like in August or September, or yeah. It all depends on time and what kind of things we want to do. Then there's more of a rule or unwritten rule when it comes to all type of crafting, or at least when it comes to crocheting or knitting. When your yarn or ball of yarn are getting smaller and smaller, there is the unwritten rule that you knit or crocheting faster, just to know if it's going to last to the last row. But for now I have a lot of this color at least, so yeah, I think it's gonna last. At least I save a little prayer for it. If it doesn't, I just I have another ball, as I said, in the same color. So I have done table runners in this yarn before. And those are more like crocheting back and forth, you know, while this one is just round and round in rows or leaps or whatever you can call it. Ugh. Monster time! Yeah, I drink my coffee and I am still tired. Yay! I'm eating candy. I have a big ball of candy here. So I have a bet going on that I want to know, or yeah, I want you to guess how many tablecloth I can do with all the yarn that is in this in this storage box. I'm thinking at least 5, including this one. There might be more, there might be less, but I would like to know your guessing, what you're guessing, and let's see who will have right. What do you think about the time that I'm doing this stream? Is this a good time, or well, I don't think I have the energy to start later as I already does. But if I'm starting 1 hour earlier, will that mess things up? Because sitting here and just yarning and being tired and lose train of thoughts and stuff, it's not. It's not good streaming quality. So, or I do that only for the summer. Let's say May, June, July, and August. and then I switch back to 1 hour later. If that is okay. I don't know. Like I said to my husband, I'm sitting here in 2 hours, and the first hour I just talk to myself, basically. Volatev says, I think it's a good time because not much streaming is going on around right now. So you want me to keep this time as I have right now. Well, it is, like I said, it is evening here in Sweden. It's almost 11 p.m. So in a way, it is late. My husband and my kids have already been in bed. Most of the time, this is not unusual for our family at all. I'm the one that goes to bed last. Not because I'm up and stream. I am up and doing this. And listens to short dramas or podcasts. And all of a sudden, the time has flown away and it is way too late. We are going to So, Cheryl Goban, you are now a mod. All of them I consider my friends when it comes to streaming and live chats. I have made mods here for my channel, and you are very much welcome to leave your own links in my chat for your own streams. That is completely fine for me. I know there are some that are really, really picky when it comes to their live chats. I'm eating chocolate. Hold on. Fallout Dave says, I finished my stream, had to fight a big boss. Some people are picky when it comes to their noses. Yeah, I know. And also, when it comes to some live streams, or more like live chats, for me, I am totally fine if you want to promote your own channels or your own chats in my live stream. Go ahead. I just think that we are, as long as we are small channels as we are, we're not that many followers, we need to help each other out to get the watch hours. So do some self-promoting or whatever is just fine by me. By the way, do you know the whole story of Drunk 3PO's his Welcome to the Republic channel? What I have understand it that the channel has been taken down. It is up and running again, but he's not monetizing for 90 days or whatever. Does he know what kind of things he did that YouTube decided to punish him in some way? Charlotte Gopin says great that we all can support each other. Yes, and that is very, very. It is true, and we need it. And some live chats has become my second family in some probably. Follow that says probably that quarantine guy who has been false flagging channels that he gets upset with, so they get taken down. Oh. So that's it. So Drunk3PO or Jay, he just talked about something that someone else didn't like, and that one reported the channel. That is crazy. No, and I know that Jay earned a lot of money on that channel on almost a daily basis with all the donations and chats and everything. So that will make a dent in his economy for 3 months. Joel Gopin says it could be AI making those decisions as well. Oh. But well, in a way, I can understand if YouTube uses AI as a complement to the algorithm. But using AI for sorting out channels just because someone said something that you don't like. That is crazy. That is really, really crazy. You know? I regard Jay as a very kind person, a very humble person. And he is smart, and he knows his things. He has good facts when he talks about things. And he has a lot of people that is following him. Follow says, yeah, AI does most everything, which makes it even easier for false flagging to get the channel taken down. Well, that is wrong. No. You can use the AI as a complement, as I said, but it should be a human-detected decision for if a channel need to be cancelled or taken down. Well, AI lately has taken over so much in our society, or mostly in social media, in different way. In some cases good, and some cases, like this one, not so good. Cheryl Gopin says, absolutely nothing can replace humans. No. My husband's workplace, he's a copywriter on a big firm here in Sweden. And some departments of that in that company has fired a lot of people just because of AI can do the same job with a fraction of time as someone that are typing on a computer. It is scary. You need humans still. Volatil says, yeah, that's why it's exploding what's going on, especially since the guy is free speech as long as he likes it. Yeah. And here, at least here in Sweden, we have there's a difference between free speech and hate speech. Volatil says it's cheaper for Google and that's all they care about, not if it makes YouTube better. Yeah, totally agree with you. And one of the things I do on my spare time is to watch short dramas. Some of them are really, really good, and some of them are extremely bad. In some cases, it has to be a 12-year-old wrote the manuscript. But Now I have seen the upcoming AI dramas, and some of them are pretty good, and some, like I said, are really, really bad. But the good ones are very realistic. It may, when it comes to the humans in the AI dramas, they are very natural likes. If you just look at the humans, they are flawless in a way. As you can do with 15 layers of Photoshop and makeup for a real one, a real human. But you can see there is AI on the surroundings. Some things still don't behave natural, if you say so. But the AI had just found its way into commercials and, like I said, short dramas. Even into when you do thumbnails or shorts here on YouTube, AI is everywhere, for good and bad, of course. Hopefully by this time, like I said, there will be no stream next week. Or if it is a stream next week, it will be on Friday, not on Saturday. But we are just follow my channel and you will see all the announcements that I have for the different streams. I will do new announcements tomorrow when I am fresh in my head. So there will be a couple of weeks. There will be some streams on Fridays and some stream on Saturdays. Charlotte Goppers and AI is definitely useful, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem to always use common sense. No. And it's the common sense part that humans need to or can attribute to that AI don't have the ability to. Both when it comes to common sense, but also with feelings that make us human. So that will be the biggest difference between a human being and AI. Fallout Dev says, because the humans that made them don't use common sense. Well, yeah. Yeah, I actually agree with you. And it has been, the AI has just exploded into almost everything. And it's going so fast. Just in a couple of weeks, you can notice a difference between the human part and the AI, no matter in what kind of situation. And I'm thinking, this was actually on YouTube. There has been more and more AI stories, not short dramas, but more of a narrator that tells a story about something, and it has a picture of AI in the background. So, and even though Fallout says, I think I have the watch hours close to 7,000 now, but a long way to go on subs. Well, Fallout, well, you have had your channel a long time before me. So my watch hours are 60. You have 7,000. I have 60. When it comes to shorts, I have 15. But I have a lot of videos and I have 80 followers. So Volataire says, yeah, 13 or 14 months now, I think. Yeah, I have had my channel for almost, what it can be, 12, 13, 14, 16 months. Volataire says, I need to do more shorts. Yeah. Me too. When I stream, I had the setting of having live shorts at the same time as this, the normal stream. So, and that actually generates some viewers sometimes. Charles Gopan says, thankfully we have people like you make beautiful things with your hands. There is no replacement for that. Oh, thank you so much, Cheryl. That warms my heart very much. Let's see here. I have half a row left with this one. Yeah. I am actually thinking I will stop there and take my evening elsewhere. But it was very fun to talk to you guys. You are the best. And I just love to sit and chat with you, and hopefully I can make myself make myself understand, or you understand my English, even though I have a snotty nose and extremely tired. So, well, what will happen this week? Nothing much. We have a short work week. We only work Monday to Tuesday to Thursday. Then we are off on Friday. So hopefully I can do a stream on Friday, because on Saturday and Sunday the computer that I normally is on when I stream is away. And it is time for my daughter to make a new competition in BMX. So her and my husband will be away for all that weekend. And on Sunday, I have concert with my choir. So that is my my plan for the week to come. So with that, I will say thank you very much for joining me here on this stream. I hope you enjoyed it, because I have a lot. And I hope I see you somewhere in a new stream somewhere, or at this stream this week to come. So with that, I will say, if you don't know what to do, at least be kind. So have a good night or have a good day, whatever you are on this planet, and I'll see you next time.